Hey, what's up there, Tour 904? Today we're doing the solar install. I actually started on this project a couple days ago, and then I got busy yesterday with work. I wasn't able to work on it at all, and then all morning and into the afternoon we've had rain here, so we finally just broke free and got some sun coming out. Plus I needed some help. I couldn't do this part by myself, getting these up onto the van by myself, so my son just got home from college. Bryson's going to help me get it up on the van. We'll see that in a minute. So I've got a video of me putting this all together. It's a time lapse, but while you're watching the video, let's talk about it for a little bit. Basically, I've got 4 solar panels here. They're all 100 watt panels from Rich Solar. I'll put a link in the description. Check them out. And what I did was I bolted all these panels together this way and that way. Ended up using stainless steel machine screws with stainless steel lock nuts. Then after that, to bolt it to the actual roof rack, I used Unistrut. So this is Unistrut. You can get it at Home Depot, Lowe's. It's actually pretty cheap. 10-foot section was only about $22. And then I've got so to bolt the solar panels to the roof, I'm actually using Unistrut. So all 4 of these are connected, and then I bought some Unistrut. You can get this at Home Depot or Lowe's. It's in the electrical section. But it's pretty cheap. A 10-foot section of this was only about $20. And then I've got these nuts that they sell that works with it. And basically what happens is, in this little groove, it just pops in there and slides down the channel. So then you can move it anywhere down the channel that you want. So I'm using that. It's a 1/4 inch nut. And we'll basically use stainless steel screws on each side of the braces to come up with a bridge in between to basically lock it down to all the cross beams on the roof rack. But that's about it. I've got some breakers that I'm putting in on each one of the solar panels. An inline breaker, and then a junction box that all 4 of these will go into, and I'll show you that here in a little bit. And then it's going down through the roof into the Renogy MPPT charger. So give me a second, we'll get it set up, and I'll get Bryson to help me. Okay guys, so before we start getting these panels up on the roof, we'll go ahead and get the connectors hooked up. So the way we're hooking these up, I've got basically a 4-to-1 diverter. So all the positives will go through this and make one positive, and then all the negatives will go through here and make one negative. So we'll only have 2 wires that will be running down through the van, about 20 feet extension. Already got the connectors on this side, and then we'll hook it to the MPPT charger once we get it down into the van. One other thing that I'm using also are inline fuses. I've got 4 of them. They're going to go on the positive side. They're 100 amp fuses. Literally, you just plug in one side, and then the other side, the connectors will plug in the other. So that's pretty much it. So we'll get this thing all wired up. And then we'll work on getting it up on top of the van and then getting it mounted. Okay guys, this is the conclusion to the solar panel install. I've got everything up here and mounted. I'm sure you're looking at the solar panels on the roof and say, hey Dan, that doesn't look like the same solar panel configuration you had on the ground. And you're right. I had 4 panels. I had measured everything out ahead of time, and I thought I had enough room for this fan to actually go in this section right here with the solar panel here. But when I got it up here and got the fan up here, because this thing oscillates up and down, it did not have quite enough room width-wise between this outer rim and the solar panel to fit up here. We missed it by about 3/4 of an inch. And we tried, Bryson and I both tried several different configurations, moving it around back and forth to get the 4th panel up here and the fan, but it just wouldn't work out. So we couldn't have both, and the fan is more important than the extra 100 watts of solar panel. So the fan won out, and so now we have 300 watts of solar. 400 watts would be better, but 300 watts is perfectly fine for this fan to generate enough energy to charge up the batteries. So solar's on the roof. We've got the connectors over here. Let's just got to hook the extensions and then drill the hole in the roof and run them through. And then I still have to mount this fan, which I'll do on the next episode. And that's it for today. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. If you like what I'm doing, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions about the install of the solar, put a question down in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer it. I'll have links in the description for the rich solar panels that I use, 100 watt, all the connectors, the inline fuse, the cover that I'm going to use over here when I drill the hole. We'll have all that in the description. So if you want to keep up with the van, make sure you subscribe, and I'll try to get these videos up, as soon as we get through each project. Trying to do it every day, but sometimes due to the weather and work and a few other things, this one ended up taking about 3 days to do, which wasn't what I was expecting. But we had a day of rain, I had a day of work, and then about a day and a half worth of work in the middle of it. So, but anyways, once again, thanks for watching, and have a nice weekend. I think tomorrow's Mother's Day, so enjoy that. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there watching, and we'll see you again soon.